Once again, this is your corner man coming to you. I'm going to give you guys my take on the fight that took place 2 weeks ago. Keyshawn Davis and Nahir Albright. I'll give you guys a little backstory about them. Those guys fought once before, and Keyshawn Davis, he won on a unanimous decision, but it was overturned because of drug use. We'll talk about some of his discipline, some of the problems that he had with his discipline. He's a great fighter, but he has problem with making weight, smoking weed. But I think he's a real good fighter, and this is his second fight with Nair Albright. So just to give you a little backstory.
Albright reacting a little better now here in round three.
Yeah, he's not jumping all the way back anymore. Neither is Davis.
Yeah.
Well, Albright very recently made the jump up to 140 pounds. When he began his career fighting at 140, so this is not unfamiliar territory to him.
Albright has never been knocked down as a pro, but hasn't scored a knockdown himself in over 4.5 years. Although he's rocked almost every opponent he's been there with, including Frank Martin in his last bout.
I don't mean to stop it so early, but I just want you guys to pay close attention to something. Nair Albright has one of those wily styles. He's hard to hit, and once you hit him, he's able to grab you and clinch. So he makes a lot of guys that are probably on a higher elite level. They get frustrated because he knows how to grab and hold, sort of like how Bernard Hopkins used to do. If Nair Albright throws a punch and he misses, he knows how to grab and tie you up. So it's real hard to catch him with a real clean shot. Even though Keyshawn Davis knocked out his last opponent, it's hard to catch this guy. He's going to start getting any fighter that he fights, he gets them frustrated. They start, cussing, they start pushing, they start doing all kind of stuff. Just want to bring this to you guys' attention. If you're looking at his style, he has one of those styles. When you try to hit him, if you catch him, he's able to grab you. And he doesn't throw. He has his own little beat. He don't go with the 1-2, 1-2. He goes on a 3 sometime. He goes on a 5 sometime. So it's really hard to catch up with Nahir. So I'm going to let it play a little bit before I jump back in.
And watching back the Frank Martin Albright fight, Buddy McGirt in between rounds to Martin kept telling the same thing. Albright's is long. When you get on the inside, gotta let those hands go to the body. Get busy to the body. I would say the same thing to Keyshawn Davis.
Great body shot by Davis just to set up an overhand right, just missed.
A lot of holding so far in this fight. Referee's been busy.
But to double up that right hand so quick, so fast like that, it really is athletic on the part of Davis.
Chris Mannix's scorecard through 4.
Yeah, I've got it 4-0 in favor of Keyshawn Davis. Not a ton of action over those last 2 rounds, but Keyshawn's body work, his accuracy made the difference. Albright's got to kind of go maybe to a plan B of some kind here because he's just not landing enough effective punches to win any of these rounds. 40-36 on my card in favor of Keyshawn Davis.
And plan B is just going to be more danger because even if you get aggressive, Davis is so sharp with the counters and so strong with how compact he is by not pulling back that Albright is going to run into shots and get beat to the punch every time.
Nice check left there from Albright after eating a couple good shots. And that knee almost touched after a right hand from Albright.
And that's the right hand that I'm talking about. That's when Albright beats the table. Lane timing the right hand, but Keyshawn got caught way too early, way too clean with that shot.
Best punch of the fight from either man.
Albright caught Keyshawn in the last fight. It took 8 rounds to catch him with a counter coming in. That was more of an aggressive right hand that clipped Keyshawn there.
Yeah, both fighters got rocked with right hands in that 8th round in the last fight.
Albright's corner pleading with him to come forward and check to see if Davis is buzzed. Albright tried to land a punch, then hold Keyshawn, but Keyshawn didn't let him do it.
as you can see, he's starting to get Keyshawn a little frustrated. Let me talk a little bit about some of the problems that the outer ring problems that Keyshawn has. He had to get on the scale twice for this fight. He was over by 1/10 or 2/10 of a pound for this fight, so he had to get back on the scale and get re-weighed in again. Similar to the time when he was overweight by 5 pounds, like 4.8 pounds, when he fought Barbosa. And then we'll talk about that too, because that was something that happened after that Barbosa fight, because Nahir fought his brother that same night, and we'll talk about that too. He's going to start frustrating Keyshawn.
Another good round for Davis.
There's no confidence in the offense of Albright right now. It's like he throws his punches and he retracts them before they even land, waiting for a counter comeback from Keyshawn. And that's what speed does to you, intimidates.
Keyshawn Davis just fights with a joy, doesn't he? He's always smiling. He's
It's a
having
permanent smile on his face.
Yeah.
See, this is one of the times that Keyshawn was frustrated. See, he threw him down. This is discipline. We talked about it earlier about some of the problems that he has with being disciplined and fighting a guy like Nahir Albright. He's going to get you frustrated. You're not going to be able to hit him clean. If you hit him clean, he's going to hold on to you. And he frustrates a lot of fighters. So he looks like he looks like he's easy to hit, but he keeps his hands up. And he has a kind of style like what fighters call catch and shoot. You hit him, he has a high guard. You hit him, he fires right back. And he has long arms too.
Good right-handed kick from Albright, which buckled the knees of Davis.
He couldn't flush with the right hand, but he's able to. You can see how. You see how he's able to grab and hold. You see that? He's able to hold, knock Keyshawn down. You got to give a lot of props to this guy. A lot of people really don't know him. But he's a hard out for anybody. I don't care who you are.
He landed a couple of good shots, and
He's
Albright
a
came in
hard out.
and just grabbed him.
Yeah, he wants to suffocate him with the long arm.
Let me talk about some of the out of the ring problems that Keyshawn has. He came overweight 4.9 pounds for the Barbosa fight, and Barbosa didn't take that fight. That was back in 2025. On that same card, Nahir Albright fought his brother, and Nahir Albright beat his brother up. After the fight, they jumped Nahir Albright in the hallway after the fight. So these are some of the things and some of the out-of-the-ring problems that Keyshawn Davis has. There was no need for him to even have to jump, for them guys to have to jump Nahir Albright after the fight, in the hallway, after this guy already had a unanimous decision. It was about an hour. They were all dressed, ready to leave. Keyshawn Davis had his baby and a baby coach. You guys can go back and look at this. Had his baby and a baby coach. I don't know how old his baby is now. It was like it was last year, back in 2025. Had his baby and the baby coach, and they just jumped the guy, him and his brother. There was no need for that.
And he got him there. That man hurt Albright as he back to the ropes, and now he's grabbing on again.
That was 3 good punches from Keyshawn Davis. Landed a right that backed Albright up and followed up with a combination.
Well, Albright's corner's been telling him he's got to roll the dice, stand in there and fight fire with fire, but he's getting burned right now.
Davis is he's not letting up. He wants the stoppage.
He's not going to be able to stop
He
this
wants to
guy.
send a statement.
He has his hands up high. He has a high guard.
The legs look a little wobbly on Albright.
There he is.
Keyshawn stopped his last opponent in round 12. Can he get Albright
And they
out of
call
here
it
in
catch and
round
shoot.
11?
Right, dig to the body from Davis.
Catching fire back, like some people call it catch and shoot. say
There was a body shot to put Jermaine Ortiz down in the 12th round.
There was, and right here, I think Albright turns to the body right now. He hasn't punched since that shot downstairs.
The body language is not good from Albright. He's just trying to get out of the way of the pain.
And not relenting is Keyshawn. He knows it. He's smelling something.
I want to say one more thing about Key. This is my thought on him not making weight. Someone told me it was because of his coach. No, this is his second coach. He didn't make weight on his last coach, and his coaches that he had world champions. The first coach that didn't make weight with, he was with Bomac. And everybody knows Bomac from Terrence Crawford. You know, Terrence Crawford's a bad boy. So Bomac knows his stuff. And now he has Ronnie Shields. So, you know, but I will say this. If you're a coach and you're a trainer, these guys are like your kids. You can't hold their hands, but you got to be disciplined. I understand Keyshawn Davis is making these guys money, but sometimes all the time you got to put the money aside. You gotta put your foot up these guys' butt and make sure they listen to you. Because, you know, fighters, they do respect us as coaches. And you gotta let them know. You gotta make weight. If you gotta go knock on his door, if you gotta come to his house, put him in a hotel room, send one of your assistants with him, he must make weight. These are things like Muhammad Ali, Marvin Hagler, even Floyd Money Mayweather. These guys never, Sugar Ray Leonard, these guys never had a problem with making weight. It's discipline. I think Keyshawn can go a long way with his boxing if he keeps his weight and keeps his mind on the fight. Now he's going to be moving up to 147, I guess, and you got some big bangers up there. So I think he should stay at 140 for right now, and just make weight, stay disciplined. But, you know, enough about me. Let's get back to the fight.
Good right hand from Albright. One last punch from him.
Now he's see Keyshawn's frustrated.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds for the round, then the round's over.
Oh, that got him good. And that will do it.
He's a Raleigh, he's a young guy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He just
after
knows
12
his way
rounds of
around the
action, we
ring.
go to the scorecard. The judges are in agreement. We have a unanimous decision, and here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Paul Wallace scores the action 117 to 109. Judges Mark Deltilio and Tracy Stamey both scored about 118 to 108. All three in favor of the winner, boxing's young pride of Norfolk, Virginia. Here is the undefeated businessman, Keyshawn Davis.
First here tonight. This is
And there we have it, unanimous decision, majority decision. He won on all the judges' scorecards, but you can see it wasn't pretty. He's a great fighter. I think he'd go down with the elites as some of the pound for pounds. If he keeps his mind on boxing. In my humble opinion, I think he should stay at 140. I don't think he should go up to 147 because I don't think he has the power to stop those guys at 47. He has the frame, he has the height, but I think he should get everything at, because he's still young. I think he should finish 140 pounds off. Get discipline, no smoking weed, watch your weight, watch what you eat, watch the company you keep. Watch the company you keep, and he'll be great. I think he'll be an all-time great. Only negative I have about Keyshawn is outside influences, and he's still young enough he can stop it. None of us are perfect. We all messed up when we were young, but as an athlete, you gotta watch what you put in your body. You gotta watch the friends and the company you keep. Once again, your corner man coming to you with some sound advice. Yeah.